They tried to stop me, but nothing can stop me. Welcome back to part 33 of Analyzing the Game with your host, your vocalist, arranger, producer, background vocals, lead guitarist, bass guitar, drum/percussion, songwriter, scriptwriter, film writer, conductor, scout, referee, president, whatever you want to say. That boy Des. Thank you guys for joining me on Analyzing the Game once again. Shout out to everybody that has engaged in my videos, that has subscribed to me, that has liked it, that has commented, that has shared. I appreciate you guys. And to anybody that doesn't know what Analyzing the Game is, or who That Boy Des is, or isn't subscribed, or hasn't engaged, hasn't liked, hasn't commented, hasn't shared, you will know soon. We're back at it again. Part 33, recording number 33, vision number 33, dream number 33, free write number 33. If you're new to my channel, I do a daily free write / journal / entry / all of those previous things that I just said. This is my journal. And then I hang them up back there once I upload them to YouTube for you guys. And then I am perfecting my craft by allowing myself to hit the record button, take the opportunity, take the chance, take the risk, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say. Not be afraid, not have any fears, not have any doubts, not have any questions, and just grow myself and give myself documentation of the process, of the journey, of the direction that I am going. And all I could say is that I believe that this is special, and 33 videos. I said this in my last video. I could have quit. I could have stopped after 2 videos and said that this isn't what I am getting, or I am wanting out of it. I'm not getting the amount of views. I'm not getting the amount of subscribers. I'm not getting the amount of likes. But I really wasn't doing it for that, or I'm still not doing it for that. I'm doing it because I am continuing to create, and I am continuing to be myself, and I am continuing to be the special person and that I am, that I have always knew myself to be. And nothing, no amount of likes, no amount of views, no amount of subscribers, no amount of shares, nothing could compare to what I know that I am, and how I know what I've been, and the things that I vision myself doing, the dreams that I have, and the goals that I have for myself. Nothing of those external things could fault my creativity, or my creations, or my mind, or my journey and my process. So I believe that I am special. I have been special since I've been a kid, and you may also believe that in yourself, but you have to, if you can see it. And because in this reality, in this matrix, it's hell-bent on a route, or maybe a path, or maybe a journey for you to not know your self-worth, or you have your self-happiness, or be yourself. So if you can figure that you are special, and that you have more to give, and that you may just have to go down a different path, a different route, or do something else that someone else didn't do, for you to fully learn yourself and be happy, and continue to find and search for that happiness that you are looking for, you have to do it. And that will make you special, and that makes you special. And because you are willing to do that, and you are willing to not care about what anyone says, or not care about what anyone has to offer, for what you're doing, for what you're creating, and your creativity and your creations. And being special is not wanting to be like anybody else. You have to stand and believe in what you are, and who you are, and the gifts and the abilities that make you special. Because everybody, I have my own gifts you, that the next person may not have, but you may have gifts that I may not even think, may not even be able to fathom. And I'll be like, that's really cool because everybody's different. Everybody has different likings. Everybody has different interests. Everybody has different skills. Everybody has different abilities that makes them special. That makes you special. And if you can figure that out, you will be, honestly, I could say you will be on the route to be unstoppable because you know yourself. And you're willing, because once you know yourself, you can see what other people, you could want to know other people. If you're around other people, or if you see other people, or you're talking, communicating to other people, you will be able to know them also because you know yourself. And yes, being special doesn't mean you have to chase what other people are doing or want to be like other people. Like I said, you just have to be you. And you can't be afraid of being you because you are special. And you have to figure that out. And you have to specialize in you because that's all you have in this matrix, in this reality, in this world. And realistically and honestly, once you get to a certain age, people aren't going to say or quote unquote believe that you're special anymore. It's just going to be a bunch of pressures because that's what reality is. That's the way that they set it up to be. Once you get to such and such age, you believe that you can't, I don't know, just be normal and be you and want to create and want to not worry about what comes with it or what money that you can make from it or what fame you can get from it, that you can get the money from to monetize off of these things. Because that's how society, that's how reality is set up once you're at a certain age. There's people who don't believe in you anymore, and people think, oh yeah, he's not special because he didn't do this in that time, or he didn't do what such and such did when they were that age, or but that has nothing to do with it. You're still you and you're still special. It's just you have to figure it out. You need experiences, you need special moments, you need special people that may be around you, and things may go around and you may need those little symbols and those little indications to tell you that, and to remind yourself that you are you and that you are special and that you can continue to be you without feeling the pressure of being someone else or not being you, or you're not doing everything as fast as you believe that you should be doing it. That's honestly, I believe that's just nonsense. That's just stupidity. That's just unfair to everyone. And yes, that's reality. But it doesn't matter. You can go backwards on that. You can go against the grain. You can continue to be you. You be special and be able to be that one person in your family to be like, I did such and such. I became such and such. I am special, so I didn't care what anybody said. I didn't care what I had to go against to fulfill and to go towards the dreams and the visions and the aspirations and the goals that I had for myself. Don't be afraid, because if you don't, you will be able to tell that story to generations of your family and be like, I was the one. If that's what you're chasing, if that's what you would like to do that, because you are special and you have to believe it. If you don't believe it, if you don't see it, if you don't experience it, if you don't see more than yourself, you won't be able to even get to reach places that you think that you would think where you want to be at. You won't be able to reach those places or those heights. If you're new to my channel, even if you're not, I name slash title my free writes or my journals every day, every time. Today's title is called Special. I think everybody has special abilities, special gifts, and you have to find them. You have to you have to want to learn yourself and what you are great at, what you can see yourself doing, and what you like. What would you like to do? How would you like to do it? Where, like, you have to ask yourself questions. You have to be willing to learn. And yes, you don't know everything. And that's why some people maybe can't reach the point of them knowing about themselves or knowing about what they can do besides everything else that's put onto them. Because they don't want you to realize the power and the power that you hold in yourself. That's all there. Everything is there. You're special. And I'm going to keep saying this to anybody that is watching my videos, anybody. Your mind is special. Your mind is powerful. Your mind is the greatest thing to ever be created. Once again, stating it again, your mind is special. The best creation ever. What do you think? What do you think made everything that we use? Someone made that. Someone used their mind. Someone used their conscience to make that. To make these things. The phone, the computer, the car, airplane. All of these things came from people using their mind. Wanting to make something that probably wasn't there, or something that would be innovative, something that everything might not be good that has been created, but or used for good, but it was created by something special, which is your mind. I truly do believe that, and I know it firsthand because I just sit here and write like a bunch of writing. It's like if I the same way if you just sat down and you just typed on a computer. You're typing that. The computer's not giving it to you. It's coming from your mind. Same way if you wanted to say, oh, I want to have a conversation with the AI. The AI is not giving you anything. The AI is responding to what you're saying, to what you're giving to it. Anything, same thing. You're special. You have to believe that you're special. You have to stand in knowing that you're special. Regardless of what anybody says, what anyone says. Because if someone says that you're not, or they think that you're too head over heels about yourself, or they think that you're entitled, they think that you're better than other people, no. You just know who you are. You know what powers, you know what skills, you know what gifts that you have. You know the abilities that you have. You know what your mind, body, and spirit is able to do if it's used correctly. That's it. There's no... People always think that you want to be in competition with them. Once again, I said this, I was talking about this in my last video, but ever since I seen that, because I just watched, I was watching Federico Fagan, scientist, kind of. He created the microprocessor. I think that's what it's called. But he is talking about quantum and a bunch of stuff about quantum and about quantum fields, space, time, and matter, a bunch of stuff about consciousness. And he says, dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. The memory just blanked on me. Yeah, he says that you have to know thyself. You got to know yourself. You should want to learn yourself. Besides what I was gonna say, but that's what it was about. And ever since I watched that, it made me it didn't make me truly see, because I experienced this stuff before I even watched it. So when I watched it, I was like, yeah, it's true. It's real. It doesn't even have to be true. I don't want it to be true. I seen it. Like, I experienced it. So I know. But once you know, that's a new information. Once you know something, that's new information. And then that keeps happening. That keeps happening. That keeps happening. And then you branch. I'm kind of mad that I forgot what I was gonna say. But that's a great video, and quantum is a key. Is the key. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Ant-Man. But yeah, I watched. It was two of those videos that he had on Essentia Foundation that I engaged in. Great watches. I'm gonna watch them both again. I don't know. I'll probably watch them today, maybe tonight. Both of them. You guys should go watch those videos. They give great insight. Great, and Federico is honestly, I would say he's a legend, and he's a vet. He's been around. He's been doing this for 20 years now. He said since his experience that led him to go down to figure out, because he wasn't happy. He was not happy. Sounds very familiar. If you're new to my channel, sounds very familiar, because I wasn't happy either. Well, where I was at with, so I had to figure it out. And the only way to figure it out was myself. It's nobody else. It's nothing else. I don't want to learn about anything else. Except I wanted to only learn about myself. I was sick and tired of learning about everything that I know there's a easy fix to. Easy. But people don't want to change. People don't want to fix it. The people in power don't want to fix stuff. So they just keep the same stuff and they ask the same questions we know the answer to. Oh, why is there so many homeless people? Maybe because you don't give money to help these people. That's an easy answer. Oh, why is there no free healthcare? That's an easy answer. Because they're greedy. The insurance, the medical, greedy. It's not even, it's them going against us. Easy. Or we could just say that we're just giving it away. 20 billion, 30 billion, 60 billion. Shipping it away. On the go. Bro, that's enough. Honestly, just seeing some that Google Alphabet is talking about raising 20 billion. 20 billion? Do you know what 20? That's how I know. This is just off topic, and I'm just talking from the special title free write that I have. But this how you know money is not real. Let's be real. 20 billion, and you got people out on the streets with no home, with no food. You got people with no health care, and people got to still pay for college. And you're talking about 20 billion? You got people giving 20 billion. Come on now. What are we doing? Come on. Come on. That. Just ask yourself questions like that. How do you go about your day and somebody's finna get 20 billion to do what? To do Lord knows what. For AI. To potentially replace you. To steal your conscience. The truth. That this is reality. And that you are special. And if you don't figure it out, you're going to get ran over. You're going to get eaten. You're going to get sucked up. You're going to get all of that. Anything, whatever you want to say. Because if you don't know what you could do with your mind and what you can do, they'll just be like, oh, we got another one. He doesn't know how powerful he is. He doesn't know what he can do. He doesn't know the forces that he can wield. Oh, we'll just scoop him right up. Actually, we already got you. For most people. Too distracted. Too worried about social media. Too worried about your social profile. This is going up on my social profile. This isn't even a social profile. This is a social platform. This is my platform. That boy Des. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to me at THATBOYDEZ. Don't really talk about nothing on here. just a normal guy, just an average guy, trying to, you know, learn himself, continue to learn himself, continue to grow, continue to dive deep, continue to ask questions, continue to want to know, continue to not know anything. I don't know anything. That's what I say every single time. I do not know a single thing. That's what I'm trying to continue to learn. Learn something new, learn something new, learn something new. Get new knowledge, gain new knowledge, learn something about something that'll take me somewhere else. That's it. That's all I can say. And I'm here. I'm existing. Mind, body, and spirit. I hope you're taking care of your mind, body, and spirit in these terrible times, in these rough times, in these rough moments. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe that you're special before anybody could believe that you're special. And if nobody told you, I believe in you. Or if you needed to hear it, I believe in you. You got to believe in yourself, though. You got to believe in yourself. Because it all starts in here. It all starts in here. It all starts in here. It all starts with that. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the humans out there existing on their own journey, on their own process, on their own marathon. Thank you for joining me on Analyzing the Game, part 33. Who's number 33? I be trying to say somebody number 33. It's a weird number. I can't say. Excuse me. Number 33. Nah. Sorry to whoever's number 33. But I don't even think about sports no more. Wait. I want to say this, but I could be wrong. I think I may be wrong, but is Austin Matthews number 33? I can't see it. My computer right here. Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. Live fact check. Right here. Alright, bro. Come on. That's why I'm finna get a new laptop. Oh, it's dead. I believe Austin Matthews of the Toronto Maple Leafs is number 33. I believe, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, Austin Matthews, number 33. Analyzing the Game, part number 33. What could I say? Special guy, special moments, special times, special creations, special videos, special recordings, special journals, special writings, in a special realm, in a special field, with a special mind. I'm so proud of myself. I'm appreciative of every time that I get to hit the record button, every time that I get to write, because everybody doesn't have the chance that I have, and everybody doesn't get to voice, everybody doesn't get to opinionate, everybody doesn't get to speak, everybody doesn't get this chance that I get right now to sit here in front of the camera for you guys. And I just want to voice for those people that can't, everybody that also can't, everybody that doesn't have the chance, everybody that doesn't have the opportunity, everybody that may have the fear, everybody that may have the doubt, everybody that may have the questions. I don't, and I'm not scared. So, like, y'all ever seen that movie, Bring It On? That's what I'm like, bring it on. I mean, honestly, bring it on to who? Because I'm just a normal person speaking facts. Not even facts. I'm just a normal person speaking my experiences, what I seen, what I have seen. Because it's not facts. Because to someone else, this could be fiction. They could be like, oh, he's crazy. Well, I guess I'm especially crazy. But thanks for joining me on Analyzing the Game with your host, That Boy Daz, with your referee, with your scout. You know, we got a hit. I'll be